everyone, my name is Alshon94 and welcome back to some more Robot Wars Extreme Destruction. At the end of the last episode, we were able to finally beat the Tube Station Tangle, leaving us with the Robot Wars Championship and the Rooftop Rumble. I did also say that regardless of what happens today, we will be making it into Stage 2 by the end of the episode. So that's something to look forward to as well. By the end of this episode, we should have all 3 tournaments beaten. Now, before we get going then into this video, I've been left a comment, a couple of questions from Nukeshot Media asking what are your favourite robots from both the classic and the reboot eras, and how did you come up with the name Axel for your robot? So I think I'm going to have to say that Razor was definitely my favourite robot from the classic era, and I think from the reboot era I kind of like Apollo, but I also like Carbide as well. I think those two were probably my favourites from the new era. Also, the actual house robots looked awesome as well in the reboot era as well, but it's a shame they didn't bring back Sergeant Bash. And then for coming up with the name Axel, there's a couple of reasons. So if you take the X and the L from Alex, which is my name, flip them round, you get Axel. Axel's also the first boss you faced in the Rayman 2 game, which I love playing as well as a kid, and also Axel is the name of a character in Kingdom Hearts, and I love that series to death, so that's kind of the reason why I went for Axel for this robot. Okay, so with the comments and questions out of the way then for this episode, let's jump into one of the 2 tournaments we need to beat in order to reach Stage 2. I think what we're going to do is go for the Rooftop Rumble first, and if we can beat that, then we'll move on to the Robot Wars Championship afterwards. So as always then, before we get going in this video, if you like what you see, you want to see more Robot Wars, make sure that you hit the like button down below, and don't forget you can of course subscribe for more content that is just like this. We are using the Brabus chassis, which is what we bought in the last episode, to see how we get on in this episode and indeed in this series. We are facing against Timza, and the look of that robot's interesting because we might be able to push him about a bit, possibly, but it just depends on how we get on with only 2 wheels on this robot. Okay, so Tim's definitely got more pushing power than we do. Definitely has more pushing power. Refbot might be going down into the pit as well, potentially. Got to be careful. We do not want to mess up. Because we've finally beaten that Tube Station Tangle. We've taken off, and this is the power now, the pushing power of our robot, and down goes Timza. And that was a fairly, not straightforward victory, but it's good to see that we do have some pushing power when our scoop gets underneath. Okay, so that was Timza out of the way, and now we face off against Robotica. Again, kind of a similar shaped design. Obviously, Robotica doesn't have a scoop. It's got a circular saw and a pickaxe on the front. We've got a scoop, but both wedge-like robots. But Robotica does have a hell of a lot more in the way of armor. It's something that we don't really possess. We also don't want to get too close to that electrical unit. Just dance around Shunt. Now that pickaxe is probably going to do a lot more damage than our bot, to be quite honest. Robotica's not really moving. Just, oh my, which is equally interesting. He seems to be stopping and starting for some reason. Get away from the pit. Get away from that pit. Killalot's out for some reason. Why is Killalot out? Why is Killalot out? Why was Killalot out? There was no reason for him to be out. So that is a loss then for this tournament. But we're not going to be resetting anything because I do want to get to Stage 2. So we're going to now kind of reset the lives, but then equally we're just going to play the other 2 tournaments now until we've got them beat. So the lives will be like reset to 3, ready for stage 2, but we're going to be playing through these 2 tournaments and hopefully beating them today to get into stage 2. And then we'll have a review of the rules maybe from the next episode. For now though, let's get started and let's get these 2 tournaments beaten, and then we can move on. So Diotor once again in play. And amazingly, we pitted Diotor without sustaining much damage at all there to our robot. So that's round 1 done. We now got, I think, Tractor again for round 2, don't we? Sorry, Hawkeye we've got. In round 2. Hawkeye does have another flipper, can still flip us. But I think the AI for Hawkeye might be a bit silly. So if we can put the pit down and make our way over here, I suspect it will just drive itself into the pit, will it? Nearly. Oh, that was very nearly us out of play there. Let's come back round this way, and hopefully Hawkeye will go in. Oh, not yet. There you go. Excellent. Hawkeye there pitted itself in 28 seconds, and we are closer to beating this tournament. Okay, against Switchblade is an interesting one. I think we can push Switchblade about a bit. So let's see how we do. Swig of Coffer. And we are once again off. Do I press the pit? I think I did. And I think Switchblade just gone straight into it. And that's a 7-second matchup there, because Switchblade drove himself directly into the pit. No way. No damage sustained by Axel in any way, shape or form. And that leaves us now with the Annihilator. The Bull, Panic Attack and Sabertooth. I'm not very fond of Panic Attack being in this fight, but the Bull we could push around, I think. We've both got some scoops, but I think the Bull's probably lower to the ground. Let's pull the pit, release immediately. The Bull's gone straight into the pit. Where's Panic Attack? Has he gone in there as well? Is it just Sabertooth and us left? I think it might be. Oh, Bash. Oh. Uh-oh. Bash has gone in the pit. We've lost more house robots than we have actual robots. Oh, that's a lie. We've only lost 1 house robot, but still. That does mean, though, we can dance around the pit to our heart's content. Just have to be a bit careful, that's all. So, actually... Ooh! Yes, please. So, it's... Oh, Matilda's been flipped. I've never seen that before. Matilda's been flipped over there. Right. So now we just need... We have a real opportunity here to win this. We just need Timza to go into the pit. That's all we need. Where is Timza? Oh, there he is, at the top of the shot there. Fighting against Matilda for some reason. So we do want Timza to fight us, not Matilda. What we don't want is for the AI or for the judges to come back and say, "Oh no, mate, not this time." Where is Timza? Has Timza gone back over to? Why is Timza going? Whoa, jeez, Kinlock again coming out. Oh Jesus! We can't actually do much pushing with Timza as it stands then, which is a bit disappointing, and it actually puts us at a bit of risk. Because we can't get into... Oh no! Whoa! Timza went flying as well. We just need to, oh my goodness me, maneuver Timza into the pit. Oh, nearly! I think we could have had him. 10 seconds, and I think the judges are going to probably mark it in Timza's favour. And they do indeed make it. I think I've even said the wrong robot there. Sabretooth. Okay. Alrighty then, let's try again. Stealth Fighter and Panic Attack are the robots that are in play today. And we gotta see if we can get out of stage 1. We have to get out of stage 1. Bash immediately coming out for some reason. Immediately coming out. There's no reason for that. Absolutely no reason for that. Matilda's also out. Why is all the house robots just out and about for the jollies? Now we've provoked Bash. Oh. Do you know what? Let's just try and take Bash out for just a little bit. Probably not the best idea. I don't think that's a robot. I think that's someone's special items over the pit. Oh, it's Refbot. And there's Bash as well, both in the pit. So they'll just send themselves down. That's nice. Stealth Fighter was flipped, and the Panic Attack just flipped him back over, which doesn't help anyone. What I would do for a flipper. Whoa! And there goes Stealth Fighter. And that means we do get Panic Attack then in the next round of this tournament. Still waiting and praying we get a victory in this tournament. Okay. So we're gonna need to outdrive Panic Attack, I fear. Okay, hit the pit. Scuttle around here. Oh. Yeah. Where's... Oh, there's Panic Attack. See, I think that's probably the problem with... Whoa! That might be the problem with not having that view of the top-down view camera, is that you can't actually see where Panic Attack or any of the other robots are. Oh! Oh! Oh my days, we've danced around that pit. Not helping ourselves out though. So Bash is still there. Panic Attack and Bash having it out, apparently. Ooh, good bit of armor there taking off Panic Attack. And we can now see the underbelly. Oh, I've got to go to kill a lot. That's a flip over by Panic Attack. And we are once again in trouble. We're back upright. We're over again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes! Yes! Go! In the pit! Go! Yeah! Chaos. Just under 2 minutes to take care of Panic Attack, but he has been got rid of, and now we can focus on hopefully a non-veteran in the next round. Yes, Flip and Drill is who we have. Three seconds to count down, and we are once again off and away. All my days. Oh, lovely. Flip and Drill pitched itself in 10 seconds. Love to see that. Okay. Now we're in the Annihilator. We've got Corbinator, the Ender, and Sharkbite. Okay. If we can win this, we get the tournament win, and we can move on then to focus on Rooftop Rumble. And that then puts us one tournament away from completing stage 1. Killalot is out of the arena already. I don't know how that's happened, but it has. Right, so we're in the clutches of Sharkbite. I don't think I like that. I definitely don't like that he's already on us. Okay, I think all robots are still in play. I think. Sharkbite there seems to be nailed against the arena wall. Yes, all robots are in play still. Oh! Oh, is that Sharkbite? Sharkbite's out of the arena. Both robots have been pitted. Corbinator and the Ender have gone. And that does mean we finally get the Robot Wars Championship. And that does mean now we just need to win the Rooftop Rumble. That one tournament that seemingly at the beginning of the series we were getting okay. But that now leaves us with the Rooftop Rumble to beat. And if we can beat this, then we finish the episode. And we're going to start the next one in stage 2. It just depends on who we get. So our first opponent is the Ender. Hopefully it's not the Ender of us today. And tactic, I think, we'll see if we can ram. If we can't, try and get the pit activated as quickly as possible. Okay, so pit time. Pit time works. 15 seconds of the Ender to be taken care of. Next opponent is Plow King. I don't think, again, we're going to have the ability to really push this bot, but we'll see. Because of that really high scoop there. Oh, we do have enough power. That is very interesting. Whoa, where'd he go? So over all the way to dead metal there. And I think I'm going to activate the pit now. If it allows me. Whoa, there goes Shunt. Dead Metal's still got Plow King in its crutches there. But we do definitely have the power to push about Plow King. Oh, apart from when it's turning around, we don't have it then. But we can influence its movement ever so slightly. Start the hammering, or the axing even. get some of the armor off, hopefully, and expose the chassis underneath. It's making me feel a bit dizzy, to be honest. It's doing nothing. It's just doing nothing. Right, let's just dangle around the pit. Oh, there we go. Lovely. 1 minute 25 for Plough King to be eliminated. I think this is now the last round of the tournament. It's the Annihilator. We have got Switchblade, Robotico, Crusher, Juggernaut. There is no veteran robots, I don't think, unless you classify Switchblade as one, in this round. So we could have this done today. And we will be looking to go into the next stage if we can get this done. Matilda's already out. Refbot already coming into the fray. Oh, we're not going to be able to do anything. There we go. Get the pit activated. And down goes a couple more. Another house robot there. We'll go around shunt. Oh god. Oh god. And there's now 3 bots in Matilda's CPZ. And Matilda is not doing anything about it for some reason. I'm not quite sure what the logic is there. We're able to push Switchblade about a bit, which is good. But they're all congregating in that CPZ, which is not any good for us. We can get Switchblade down, and we do. Switchblade is over. And I think that might be... Is that Crusher? Who's been flipped and being counted? It's happened, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute and 11 seconds for that to be flipped. But there is the Rooftop Rumble Trophy. And that does mean that for the first time this series, we've completed stage 1 and have earned the opportunity to fight the TV Studio Arena Champion. Okay. I think I want to fight 101. So let's fight 101. Okay, Arena Champion. Axel versus 101. We have faced 101 a few times. We have been able to get the victory. Let's see if we can get the victory again today. Whoa, a whole piano just dropped on us. So a bit of a tentative start here. It's Arena Champion versus Axel. And what we seemingly are struggling to do here is really apply any amount of pushing power, though 101 does have more of it. 101's got a lot more of it than we do. With that piano there as well, that's not going to help us out at all. So, I'm struggling to really figure out how we are going to be able to do this. To dance around the flipper, maybe? That was a bit early on the flipper. Obviously, 101 can run both ways, so that will not be an issue for 101. More of an issue for us because we cannot do that. I think our best approach is going to be to dance around the pit again. Tell you what, the music takes me back. This music takes me right back. Okay, 90 seconds to go. And what we need is a Bash to not come out of his CPZ like that. Refbot having a go. Bash having a go at Refbot. 101. 101. Dancing. Oh, Bash put us in. Oh, yeah, I do want to replay the battle. Okay, so we're going to try again at getting this arena champion done. But it does look like 101's AI has been designed so that the actual driving of the bot is very well done. And as he says that, 101 goes in the pit. We do not want to replay this battle anymore. We've got the win. Okay, I don't know what that did, if anything. But let's save. And now we can finally see what does stage 2 actually look like. Okay, pit pressure, underground warfare, and nighttime fight time. Okay. There are no robot cost entry restrictions. 2 rounds, and it has a 1,000 credit prize. 1,000 credit prize, 1,000 credit prize, but that's got 5 rounds. That's 5 rounds, 3 rounds, and 2 rounds. What I also want to see is what new weaponry do we have access to now that we've done those first 3 tournaments, if anything. So we've got CCTs, we've got F673s now. So we've got new wheels. Having said that, actually, we probably need to actually look at a completely new bot, don't we? To find out what we've got actual access to. Let's just do... Oh, so we've got a high cuboid now. We've got a high dome as well. And a high triangle. So a lot of high chassis now. Let's just go with a low cuboid just to see what we've got. So, as I said before, we've got F673s now. Nothing changes there. No change there. We've got a few more of these now, these mech drives. So we've got Workhorse P2, a Moso unit. Although I haven't said that, these might have been stuff that we had before, but we went with an electrical drive, not a mechanical drive. So batteries haven't changed. Engines, I don't know if they've changed or not. And we've got Perspex now as well. So Perspex is reasonably cheap and provides some degree of protection. It gives an unusual look to robots. Okay. We have a solid spike now. Just no change there, no change there. Got a mace. High scoop is there. We have now, though, got a Shrimak, a proper Shrimak. So if we wanted to, we could assign that onto our current bot. But to be honest, I think we might just be sticking with how it is for now, unless we change out for a mace. So next episode, we're going to be figuring out what upgrades we want to put onto the robot and then continue on with the series. But until then, I'm going to end this episode right about here. So thanks to all of you who have watched this. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit the like button down below. And don't forget, you can of course subscribe for more content just like this. And I'll see you next time.